Hey guys, BMOC888 and I'm putting out a second YouTube video today covering the perk Instincts. This is a perk that I was pleasantly surprised with actually this morning as I was playing around with it. I did take off my Serrated perk, which is obviously the standard go-to knifer perk, combining that with the division Expeditionary division, sorry. That Expeditionary division and Serrated is obviously the most overpowered knifing class we've ever seen in a Call of Duty game to date, in my opinion at least. But there are other perks out there and it's good to explore them. Instincts is one of them. My boy Greenscar recommended this perk to me last night as he was commenting on my video, my 30 and 6 free-for-all gameplay video that I put out yesterday, and he told me this perk might come in handy to me, and I think he was right. This perk has a few main strongholds to it, and the first one is that your screen glows yellow on the left and right side whenever you're being targeted by somebody off your screen, meaning that wherever you're looking is covered by you, your own eyes, but wherever you're not looking is covered by this perk. And you can see that so far in this gameplay already, that whenever I'm being targeted by somebody who I can't see, it's flashing yellow. And this is the best example of it right here. That guy was behind me, and he was definitely going to kill me had I not had this perk on. But since I did, I turned around on him real quick, threw a knife at him, and killed him. And if I was that player, I'd be pissed. But it's a big help. And the second thing is right here, these mines are glowing red for me, allowing me to see them well before I run into them, step around them, and then I have a general idea of where somebody is, because typically in this game, if there's mines, there's a camper. So it allows you to use these other players' mines to your advantage rather than to theirs, and can more often than not get them killed instead of you now. And that's a big help. So with those two things combined, it still doesn't necessarily beat out the Resistance Division. The Resistance Division is just great for pinpointing enemies on your map. It's like having a constant UAV on in a way, and it's just incredible. Probably the second best division for knifing under Expeditionary. And this perk does not beat it, that's for sure, but it is still very handy. And it's very handy on certain maps, like London Docks here is a great map to have it on, as well as the previous map in this gameplay video, Gibraltar. And the upcoming map that I have featured here, Gustav Cannon, which was probably one of my favorite maps to use it on, as it's the hardest map to play knife only because you just get picked off by snipers all the time. But what I found was having that Instincts perk on Gustav Cannon and on other maps like it allows you to know when you're being sighted, and you can start just running around like a madman trying to avoid it. It keeps you alive longer and gets you more kills. The downsides to the perk are you have one less throwing knife if you're running it with Expeditionary, and you knife slower. And technically it's not knifing slower, it's just knifing at normal speed, but if you're used to knifing with Serrated on, this is going to be a big change for you, so that is something to get used to. And one of the minor downfalls to it, this might be a person-to-person thing, but the flashing on the screen is it's how the perk works. It flashes yellow, but it can be very distracting if you're not used to it at first, like it was for me. If you're about to be killing somebody who's right in front of you, and somebody's targeting you off screen simultaneously, your screen's going to flash yellow, and you kind of almost have to fight the urge to try and turn around and see who's looking at you. And what winds up happening is sometimes you just wind up getting killed without getting any kills at all, rather than killing the guy in front of you. But other than that, it is a great perk, and I highly recommend it. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Have a good rest of your day.